Hola, muy buenas, gente, ¿cómo está? Yo soy Bulldog 888, estamos en un novio para el canal. Y bueno, gente, estamos en la Brawl Talk de este mes de agosto. Bueno, quiero decirles que yo dejé de jugar Brawl Stars precisamente porque se empezó a volver repetitivo. Pasó lo mismo con Clash Royale. Así que vamos a ver si ay, pues mejora algo, perdón el bostezo, gente. Entonces vamos a ver si meten algo que me anime a volver a jugar. Me estoy dando cuenta que se va a llevar la Robot Factory, o sea, la... Ah, se me olvidó, pero bueno, donde hacen los robots, mejor dicho. Dos New Brawlers, Gears, o sea, más habilidades y planes para el futuro. Vamos a ver.
We are back from our summer break and
Amo
ready for
esto
the
de
action,
las
right,
vacaciones, Dani.
That is correct, my human friend Paula.
What the?
Danny? What's that?
Meet Dannytron 3000, a genius robot I developed myself, capable of presenting any other.
Uy, no, eso está
I
muy
see.
feo.
Good job, Danny.
And welcome to Brawl Talk. I'll be back.
Ojo, ojo, ojo. Bel. Otro del brazo de oro. Volvieron a meter. Uy, no, ya empezamos mal las trapas de oso, pero
Back
bueno.
to the Wild West, but not entirely.
We introduce you to the robot
Eso, fábrica de
all
robots.
those crazy robots you see in Star Park.
It's also a perfect link to our newest chromatic brawler,
Sam,
He's the second member of Bell's trio and
el
literally
segundo del trío de Bell.
partner in crime.
Ben
He
sirve.
also has some personal beef with all the robots in Star Park.
His playstyle feels very unique to Brawl. When equipped with his knuckle busters, he does a stronger close-range attack that can hit multiple enemies at the same time. When he doesn't have them, his attacks are not as powerful, but they are faster.
And while he has
¿Y
his
cómo?
busters, his super bar is always full, meaning he's the first brawler who already
Ah,
started
lo
his super turbo.
suelta.
Activating his super with his knuckle busters on will throw them and will damage everything on their way. He also gets
Ok. El tipo tiene como unos nudillos, por decirlos así. Él pega con ellos fuerte, pero es un poco lento. Su ulti lanza esos nudillos y pues después de que los lanza, se queda sin los nudillos y ahora pega él mismo. Es más rápido, pero pega menos.
a temporary speed buff. Activating the super again will then call his knuckle busters back to his arms and damage everything on their way back.
Uf.
While Sun doesn't have his weapon, he'll have to charge his super in the normal way, by hitting his attacks. Or he can collect his Knuckle Buster again.
Ah,
Sam
los
will
puede
get the
recoger.
Caesar Sam skin at the last tier of the Brawl Pass.
And
Sam
the first
César.
king of the Brawl Pass is Desperado Poke.
Otra de poco, güey. Bueno, está bien.
Completing the Calamity Gang will have Lawless Lola
Oh,
as Power Leaf skin
God.
and Crowbone for gems.
We'll
Oh.
also be getting Moon Bunny Squeak for
Uy,
the
no, esa está muy fea. Y eso
Stump
que a mí me
Spam,
gusta Squeak.
if it makes sense,
Haha,
and
Stump Spam.
Mecha Mortis, our newest 299
Ush.
gem skin with custom voiceover and visual effects. And
Oh.
this month, you get his spray, profile picture, and a whole set of his pins for free. Also, it will unlock 2 color variations in the shop for 49 gems.
¡Ay,
Last
jue
one,
madre!
Trick Leon, which will be
Leo
available
Truco,
around
sí.
Halloween. We'll have other skins for Halloween, but they will come in a different update.
Ok.
And speaking of skins, all the robots got
¡Ojo! El grande, el chiquito tiene otro ojo, el boxeador tiene los pantalones de boxeador, el robot grande tiene más detalles, el del arma no mucho, pero sí. Ojo.
We'll be getting another awesome 3D animation feature pen and 8-bit, and to celebrate that, we'll be getting a new PV mode.
In this mode, you must keep 8-bit alive by collecting coins across the map. from the wave
¡Qué
of
chévere,
death.
güey!
If 8-bit is defeated, you lose the game. If you and 8-bit survive until the end, you win.
In this mode, 8-bit will be walking around and doing some work, so we'll be in a team of 4.
But also make sure you always have him in your side.
¡Oh!
You can swap brawlers in Power League. At the preparation screen, you can either request or receive a request to swap a brawler, and if everything looks great, you can accept it.
That could be a really good idea to secure a good brawler first, or if they are just better than you with that brawler.
Okay.
We'll have a second brawler which will be released later in September.
Gus is a very weird kid in his PJs and looks like he hasn't touched grass for a while.
But besides his sketchy vibes, Gus is actually a support brawler with the ability to heal and protect a life.
For every attack Gus hits, he charges a new bar. Once this bar is full, the next attack you hit will drop a ghost in the map. If your allies touch this ghost, they will heal. You can drop multiple
Fantasma.
ghosts in the map.
With his super, he's able to cast a shield either on his allies or on himself. To cast it on allies, you should aim and hit your shot. To use it on yourself, you just tap the super button as if you would be auto-aiming.
Ah, ya vi el
If you
fantasma.
look forward to unlocking him, he will be super rare, which is quite
Uy,
easy to find.
llegó todo súper especial.
Trophy reset is getting longer. It's now every 8 weeks in line with the Brawl Pass season.
8
We are
semanas.
partnering with some awesome esport teams, and you'll be able to support them too by getting their profile picture or pins from the shop.
New challenges and quests with new sprays and profile pictures as rewards.
The Robot Factory environment is also available in Showdown.
New gadgets for Buzz and Grief.
Boss
Here's
agree.
price reduction.
And a message from the future. We managed to travel in time and get Frank from the future to tell you a bit more about what we have planned for Brawl Stars in the future.
How do you do, fellow kids?
That's from the past. Sorry, Frank. So, we're all aware that we have some players who are concerned about the future. What do you have for the community?
Well, for the last few months, we've focused on designing and building our high-level roadmap for the future. And this is the first time ever we are talking about our future plans with
Ojo, ojo, ojo. O sea, en agosto y como que hay un nudo, no saben qué hacer.
our players. Why are we doing this? We feel there's a disconnect between you and us. And
¿Qué queremos
we'd like
salvar?
to solve it.
So,
Uy,
let's talk about the next update.
To get this out of the way, yes, we are going to rework gears. We didn't plan to make changes to the system this year, but we understand your feelings and frustrations about it, and we share most of them. Consequently, we have decided to prioritize this and push back other changes. In fact, we're going to make some changes.
Okay.
this year. We reduce the cost of craft gears and gear levels by about 50% in the coming update by reducing the amount of required scrap and tokens.
So, should we talk about October a little bit?
We're going to simplify the flow on how you acquire gears and decrease their cost. And at the same time, we're going to introduce additional, more specific gears
Okay.
which won't be usable for all products.
ok.
And can we talk about what happens to existing gears?
We're pretty much hitting the reset button for gears and will reimburse all existing scrap, gear tokens, and already crafted gears to you. This will happen in coins, and coins will play a much bigger role in how to unlock gears in the future.
Ok.
This essentially allows you a full respec for gears once the October update arrives. Refunds will be based on the total amount of scrap and gear tokens you've collected since we've introduced them last year.
Kairos.
And there is more, right?
Why, Paula? Yes. We're also reworking the existing PvE weekend modes. We ultimately don't believe they are fun anymore, and we're going to replace them with a new, more dynamic PvE system, which will introduce new features including multiple stages, persistent power-ups, different environments, and new types of enemies and bosses. All
Okay.
a place where we'll be able to tell a story in the future.
We also have plans beyond October.
Historia.
That's right. The timeline becomes a bit more uncertain at this point. However, there are a few bigger topics we would like to tackle. And the first one is affecting the current progression system and its reliance on luck in order to unlock brawlers. We would like you to have more say in which brawlers you unlock and when, as well as
Eso.
which brawlers you would like to upgrade. These changes have a huge impact on how brawlers played and will give every player a clear goal in the game.
Esa wea.
Get
Bien.
these changes into your hands as fast as
Ahorita que termine el video les
There are
digo
more
una cosa.
things the team is working on.
Yes, we would like to make it more meaningful to improve playing certain brawlers. The concept of mastery. Think clearer goals, rewards, you get it. Additional items on our current list of things to do are matchmaking, a better sense of collecting cosmetics, and more ways for you to show them off, as well as tools for you to share cool moments in the game.
Uy, seguro. Uy, si meten eso ya vuelvo al juego. No
We
me
also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends. And yes, in parallel, we've started working on a system to report other players for things like replay. We're likely going to roll this one out rather sooner than later and start the process of collecting data and get a sense of the volume of reports.
This isn't a complete list of everything we'll do, but these are the topics currently taking the majority of our focus. You can learn more about upcoming features as usual here in Brawl Talk.
And with this, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. See
Uy,
you
por
tomorrow.
fin. Uy, uy, esa skin de. Se me olvidó el nombre y todo, imagínate. Uy, no, qué asco, se me olvidó hasta el nombre del que cura este güey, skin dorada, es Quick también.
And giveaways. Yes, the Brawl Stars creators will be giving away Moon Bunny Squeak. So search for hashtag Bunny Squeak giveaway here on YouTube or any social media and read the rules to participate in the giveaway hosted by the Brawl content creator.
And this isn't a list. What's wrong with me? I did it perfectly before. I remember.
And if everything looks great for you, you can. It's supernatural.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby. I'm better than Danny at everything.
R2, G2 sounds. Should I do it?
¡Ojo! Dijo en español, hasta la vista, baby.
I did great for you.
Espérate, otra vez.
It's supernatural.
That's right. Hasta la vista, baby.
Go, a ver, yo creo que por esto, a mí lo que me gusta de esto de la Supercell como tal de Brawl Stars, bueno, no metidas de Supercell no creo, pero de como tal Brawl Stars, de que sí pareciera que escucharan un poco a su comunidad, o sea, yo vi que por ahí hubo una polémica de que Frank, el calvito, no sé cómo más referirme a él, pero lo estoy diciendo de buena manera, no burlesco. Dijo que, pues, se metió en una polémica porque le preguntaron si el juego estaba muerto y, pues, dijo algo muy sarcástico y, pues, como que ahí quedó, pero mucha gente se ha ido del Brawl Stars precisamente por eso. Había muchas, se volvía repetitivo, sí, hasta cierto punto y un poco aburrido, pues en mi caso me pasó, porque Brawl Stars es un juego que a mí me encantaba y me sigue encantando, pero digamos que no se volvió aburrido, sí, o sea, hasta cierto punto llegó como que ese de hoy no me termina de cantar, pero pues acá nos damos cuenta que al parecer sí nos escuchan. Me gustó mucho lo de los planes a futuro, lo que nos quieren contar, todo lo de los refuerzos. Yo todavía no tengo refuerzos porque, pues, primero yo dejé de jugar y segundo porque no tengo ningún brawler maxeado. Pero el hecho de que quieran arreglar eso, el modo de la liga estelar, sí, todo eso me parece que lo están haciendo muy bien, sí. Hasta cierto punto me alegra de que nos escuchen y pues nada, esperar a ver qué nos prepara para el futuro, porque al parecer va a haber una historia como tal clara. Y pues si van a meter un modo, animaciones de PAM y 8 bits, eso puede que se venga algo que puede ser interesante, la verdad. Igual también nos falta que nos digan muchas cosas como la radio, que pedo con el Star Park, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Fueron 9 minutos de Brawl Talk, siento que estuvo muy bien. Yo siento que esta Brawl Talk fue más como para decir el futuro del juego. Así que nada, yo ya le di mi like. No me había querido spoilear de nada, la verdad, eh, porque no, güey, pero pues es verdad, sí, o sea, ya faltaba, mira, acá Kamikaze, uno de los mayores angloparlantes, es que angloparlantes, soy retrasado, hispanohablantes. Y nada, solo en inglés, brasileño, mira un brasileño. Acá, a principios de año, pero me entusiasma volver a jugar y los cambios que harán. Yo, gente, voy a intentar volver a Brawl Stars, o sea, ya no era cuestión mía o de qué más, sino como
Playing certain
tal
brawlers. The concept of mastery.
el hecho
Think
de
there are
que
goals,
faltaba
rewards,
algo
you
en
get
el
it.
juego, falta
Additional items on
esa
our current
chispa
list
que
of
me
things to
volvió a
do.
hacer a jugar
Matchmaking, a better sense of collecting cosmetics, and
y
more.
una forma de coleccionar personalizaciones.
It's for you to
Eso se ve good. O sea, meter objetos,
as well as
uy,
tools for you
sí,
to share cool moments in the game on social media directly from within the game.
desde el
We'd
juego.
also like to introduce ways for you to recruit your friends and yes, empower.
No sé, gente, yo estoy feliz, yo estoy feliz. Quiero desearles mis mejores deseos a Brawl Stars, a Supercell, y que ojalá sepan hacer las cosas bien y renazca de las cenizas Brawl Stars. quiero volver a ese juego que me dio tantas alegrías antes. Yo soy Bulldog 888 y nos vemos en otro video, gente. Arigato gozaimasu. Bye.